Is it going? Oh, it is. So we're here in Dallas, Texas, and which we calling it the Milan Project. It's a very modern home in Dallas. There's a lot of them popping up, and I kind of dig those modern homes where I'm able to really reach back into all the things I've saved over time and to create things that I've just really only dreamed of. But with a good dream always comes nightmares. So where should we start? We already covered FedEx, delivery companies,
go with your,
et cetera, et cetera.
Go with our contractor issue. We have really regular groups, whether it be flooring, countertops, so on and so forth, different, people that have worked with us for a long time and do excellent work. But sometimes they go on vacation and stuff. And
for like
a month. But anyways, one of our master carpenters that does, master carpentry, this guy can make anything out of wood, pretty much. Anyway, she had this design thing that y'all will see at a later date when this when this project is made public. Yeah, he wasn't available, so every now and then you gotta try somebody new. And
big mistake.
Doesn't always work out too good.
No, as a matter of fact, 2 days before the guy is supposed to be here to actually build this fabulous bookcase.
Bear in mind, he's already been here, taken all the measurements, knows the exact wood that we want to use, the stain, everything.
Everything.
This guy's already been here, he's locked in, good to go, and we've paid our money.
Oh yeah. So we put our 50% down. We do that too. Not just the customers. And 2 days before, the guy's like, hey, well, he's incognito.
No, incognito means that he's AWOL.
That's the good word. Yeah. AWOL.
He's absent without leave. You can't get hold of him, and so they are giving it back to us 2 days before install.
2 days before install, we were supposed to be completed by Easter, so that we could enjoy the following weekend away for our wedding anniversary. But guess what? When you work for yourself, sometimes it means you got to stay put and you got to keep the job rolling. So of course, here I go scrambling. I have to find somebody to create this vision that I have drawn out. I know what it's supposed to look like. Who am I going to find when my master carpenter is in Miami visiting his mom? As usual, every other month he goes to Miami. So what can I do? I pulled some shit out of my ass. I found someone. I stepped out on faith again, but this time it worked out. But then, of course, I had to call in our painter to stain it. So it gets built by another carpenter. It gets stained. And it costs me extra.
Not including the lost time.
Not including the lost time and the fact that
because had it been done all the time, our painter, which does our staining, would have stained it while he was here to do all of our other painting and accent work.
So more work, more money, more labor costs, et cetera, et cetera. The budget is just the building, and you're just trying to make sure we have enough breadcrumbs to go around. So, needless to say, we got it done, as usual, and it's absolutely fucking fabulous. If I do say so myself.
Well said. Well said. What's next? What else you want to kick around?
Kick around. Great idea. Let's talk about kicking shit around. So, when we started this project, as beautiful as this house is, we initially sort of whined about the fact that there's rocks everywhere. So you know how you have fabulous concrete, and every break in the concrete, you either have grass or you have rocks or you have something. Well, this house has rocks. And we have been complaining about these damn rocks. We have stubbed toes.
They're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They look absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful.
But they're not user friendly at all.
At all. So, being the wonderful designer that I am, I always
And humble.
I'm very humble. But I always try to make sure that my clients, whom this client is out of town, when they come home, they should come home to a finished home, yard looking good and everything like that.
Well, let's back up real quick. Give them some background on this project and the fact that this is an absentee owner. They bought this home brand new and hired her to do the complete design all the way through. Not just one room, but all the rooms. But then for us to also make it move-in ready. So when they move officially, they have a house to walk in on. I mean, it even included, she put dishes in the damn place. You know, I mean,
silverware too.
Granted, it's only one set, but still, that way,
enough for 4.
The day that they walk in, every single room has beds and dressers and mirrors, and it's all been decorated. Every room in the entire house is livable right now. I mean, we're done, by the way. We never clarified that.
Yeah.
We're done. So, but it's ready to go, and you know, that way when they get here, away they can go living in their new home.
So anyway, I decided we heard the lawn guy out there, so it's like, okay, shit, let's go ahead and get the grass cut.
You missed one part too. We were supposed to be finished. She had her photo shoot.
No.
The project is done. We're 3 hours, give or take, from completion, with a photographer to be here the following morning to shoot the entire house, room by room. She did the patio, the whole deal. Photographer's ready to be here. And our normal landscaper was, I don't know, anyway, couldn't make it. And so she hears a lawnmower. I go outside, track it down. It's the guy mowing next door, which come to find out mowed for somebody else and gave him his card to give to us, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, he can cut the yard right now, which is perfect because we needed it cut before the photo shoot the following morning.
So now let's get back to those damn rocks. So somehow one of these big black rocks ended up in the grass. Mind you, the grass is 10 inches tall. So as he's mowing, I don't know, I hear something crazy. Ryan is in the kitchen, so he hears it.
I'm sitting right here, by the way, in the back patio, which you can see those doors. Yeah, right there, where her finger is. That's one of the set of patio doors, goes outside, and I'm leaning over here at this kitchen island. Doesn't matter. Anyway, and here, hold this. And I hear,
I'm whining.
This is how this goes. I hear a bang, 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 and I look over my shoulder, and I see the landscaper like this, and the entire back glass.
Just one of the doors.
No.
One of the doors.
That one right there. No.
Yes,
No.
that one. That one. You had it right.
Oh, so that one right there. Okay? They're double pane glass. Needless to say, it's got a hole in it about this big, and it is completely and totally spider webbed.
Like cracking, you can hear.
A rock had gotten caught in the mower, hit the fence, and ricocheted and back and hit the glass. Mind you, the angle of the fence should have deflected it that way. Not, it'll never happen again in our entire lifetime.
I don't know, because when I call the glass guy, he's like, oh yeah, I hear this all the time. Well, shit, this has never happened to us. I get lawns mowed for clients. You know, I want to make sure everything is beautiful, done, ready to go. They can come in. It's just, they don't have anything to worry about. But now we have to worry about replacing that damn glass before they get back, which is never going to happen because it takes 5 to 7 weeks for the glass to come back. So like he said, it's double pane. And thankfully, my husband was able to clean it up and at least have a clear piece of glass for our photo shoot. So the photo shoot went off without a hitch. The glass just,
Well, it's one of those things, you know, that you're sitting back already high-fiving that, you know, every job you like to take pride in the fact that you get better at your craft. As long as we've been doing this, you learn something on every single job. And we're getting better and better and better, just like anybody else. At least we try to. And, you know, we take stock of every job, every project. What could we have done better? And, you know, we were pretty close to high-five mode. And it went. So.
Yeah, because.
Oh, by the way, back to what she said a minute ago when she said that she gets clients' yards mowed. Don't call us to mow your lawn.
We're not.
That's not what we do.
And I will probably never. You know, they say never, but I will never get anyone's lawn mowed ever again that has rocks.
But don't call us to mow your lawn. We have landscapers. We design landscaping. But we're not a lawn mowing service. Well, I don't know. I mean, talk to them about that.
I'm just really happy about this project, you know, because like I said, I was able to just take some things that I've been having, you know, conjured up in my brain for a while. And you always put things aside because you're kind of waiting for the perfect client for it. So who does this belong to? You know, design is definitely a lot of psychology, getting into your clients' heads, understanding their likes and dislikes. And I really take pride in understanding them and pulling things in that they never have thought of, and that I know will be absolutely fantastic for their home. I'm just loving it. I was able to use various vendors on this project that are more modern and contemporary that I don't get to use all the time.
Long, uncomfortable pause.
Well, I don't know. Should we just go ahead?
Yeah, but this one was cool, you know, on my side because, you know, she conjures it up. She dreams it up as the designer, and my job is to bring that conjuring to reality, to build it, whatever it is, you know. So it's cool for me to be able to step outside the box too, because, you know, I mean, we lay a lot of flooring, you know, I mean, every kind of flooring. We do a lot of tiles. See, like the, you know, like the stuff back there, we do a lot of that kind of stuff, and, you know, fireplace walls, accent walls, you know, whatever. You know, we do a lot of that stuff, but it's kind of cool sometimes to step outside the box and mix it. You know, upstairs, you know, we built a bar on a wall.
Well, it's not really like a bar. It's more like a countertop.
It's a counter shelf. No, it's a countertop.
It's a countertop, but it's bar height.
But anyway, you know, it's real wood. You know, we took a real 2-inch plank of black walnut with live edge on it. You know, we milled the top.
Tons of bark.
Yeah, you know, with live edge, you know, squared the back, wall mounted, but it's, you know, it's been, you know, oiled and stained, or it wasn't even stained. It was just oiled and sealed, very natural. So, you know, it's cool to step outside the box to be able to bring in new elements that we don't normally do, especially in this environment. Because, you know, in these very contemporary homes, everything is very square and can sometimes be very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a hospital. It's not antiseptic. It's very sterile. You know, a lot of them. And, you know, they allowed her to do her thing with lighting and with paints and walls and, you know, all of these kind of things. I mean, we took accent walls that were white and made them different color, but then did complete and total, you know, wood trim outs and designs on the wall. You know, similar to wainscoting, but not. And you know,
badass.
Yeah. And then to take real wood, you know, logs. You know, I mean, this came from a 20-inch. Probably an 80-year-old tree. No, we're not cutting down trees. We found a vendor. But, you know, I mean, it's a good 2-inch, 3-inch thick by 18 deep, you know, plank of solid wood with bark still intact that, we cut and sanded and planed to come down with a nice smooth surface. We ran 45s off the wall.
They ran
cool
45s
shit.
off the wall, but then I had to add in the fact that
that was my idea, by the way.
the 45 off the wall was
No.
But
the round piece was mine because the end of the log, the end of the cut, it tapered. I was the one.
I wanted it that way from the beginning because I always said.
Oh, so I read your mind, and I'm taking credit for something.
But excuse me, that when you come out of that laundry room, you don't want 16 inches coming out because you're going to hit it. So it's better if it tapers.
All right, whatever. So it's her idea, but we did it.
Of course, it was my idea. I'm the creative.
And I just make it happen.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right.
And so, what else in this project?
I don't know. The rest of it's on you because I didn't have many fuck ups.
Well, the rest of it is on me. No, it was mainly just. I don't think I've ever had a project that literally vendors had to send me things.
More wine?
Please. 3 times.
Who else has been here? Somebody else drank the rest of our wine.
I don't know, guys, but let me see that wine. So,
By the way, this is not a paid endorsement.
No, it's not. So what I did was went to my local Trader Joe's. Since we're designing and whining, we're whining like, talking shit. And then we're drinking wine. So this one is I have no damn idea what this is. Balaton Boglari? Balaton Boglari?
Let me see.
Yeah, you read
So
that
this is
shit.
not a paid, we don't do paid endorsements. We just thought it'd be a cool deal to be able to drink while we do these things.
Design wine.
Wine and wine, get it? So anyway, Balaton Bagliari Merlot, semi-sweet. Now,
From your local Trader Joe's.
all right, so here we go. So it's produced and bottled for Mutual Wholesale Liquor, which sounds like it's like $2 chuck, but I don't know about that. For Commerce, California, but it's a product of Hungary. So anyway,
It's actually pretty fucking
it's not a paid endorsement. We just figured we'd be bringing a different bottle every episode, and that way we get to try something new. We can tell you about it. But this is semi-sweet. I am not a fan of red wine, but this is the better one for me.
Yes, and I like the fact that it's semi-sweet because I don't like just tart. What is that? Cabernet Sauvignon?
No, well, let's not get into that because we are not wine experts.
We're
experts at drinking. We're experts at drinking wine, but we are not wine experts.
No, we're not.
You either get a thumbs up
What's the alcohol
or a
percentage?
thumbs probably about the same as all other stuff.
12% by volume. And take a look just in case you want to get some.
I'm not a big wine drinker. My only complaint about this wine is that they didn't make it in a bigger bottle. Just say. What you're going to get from us from here on out, really, we're if you haven't figured it out, but even though now it's the first one and we're kind of being a little timid, I think you're going to get real. You're going to get uncut. We're not TV stars. We don't care to be TV stars necessarily. But by the same token, it's not everything that you see on TV. The rooms that they show that they did for, $2,200, it's a fucking lie.
Yeah, I've never ever been able to do it.
I'm on the construction. We buy our flooring direct from manufacturers. We get countertops direct from the manufacturer. You can pick your own slabs. When she's doing design and countertops, she's going down and looking at hundreds and hundreds of slabs to get just the right one. And we buy these direct. Mm-hmm. We've got our own fabrication shops. We got all this stuff. And it ain't come together for $2,200 fucking dollars.
Oh no, hell no.
Now, if you want everything to be Cracker Jack, bought in a box, bullshit,
we're not your people.
Well, yeah,
we're not your people.
But
our tribe is definitely those that think outside of the box. Some are cultural, some are, just really not looking to get what everyone else has in their home. Because that's not what we do.
Yeah, but by the same token, you want wood floors in your home, we'll put wood floors in your home.
That's different.
You want granite, quartz, onyx, marble, whatever in your bathroom.
Quartz is the way to go.
All right.
Quartz.
Then we can do that too, and you can pick your own slabs and so on and so forth. But even at cost, this shit's not $2,200.
You're still on the $2,200.
I'm just saying, and everybody, on these shows, and they make it seem so easy. And, I joke with people, you feel free to do it yourself, but then you're going to call us or call me or whomever,
yes.
And it's going to cost you double, so, or it's never going to be the way you want it, so it's kind of like you say, if you think, hiring us, which we're not your cheapest options, but we're by far your not most expensive. But if you think hiring a professional is expensive, wait till you hire a fucking amateur. Okay? And then you have to call people like us to fix it, and it costs you triple. Because now us, we gotta rip it out. We gotta start over again. Because fucked up is fucked up, and you don't want fucked up.
Nope. So we really hope you enjoyed meeting us, whining with us, and listening to us whine. and
it's also going to be a whole lot of rambling.
Yeah, that too. But
she likes to talk a fucking lot.
Y'all need to watch this video back again and see who talks the fucking most, because it's not me. So
on that note, I'm out of wine.
Yes, I'm almost out. Here, hold on.
We'll see y'all on the next one. Not exactly sure. All of this shit's unscripted. Oh, about the one? Remember the one? I'm not going to call anybody out, but maybe it was Vegas and there was some snakes and yeah, you're not going to get that bullshit from us, okay? It's not scripted. We had no fucking clue what we were going to talk about today, and this was number one. Wait for the next one. I don't know.
Happy whining.
You want me to say it or you say it?
Anyway, so look out for more videos from us, and make sure you're following us on social media at AZ Lewis Designs.
At Floor and Surface.
And together we make Functional Concepts
for Interiors.
So Functional Concepts for Interiors on Facebook. I'm really not on Twitter that much, but I do have a Twitter. Let's see. Check out the website. Send us messages, DMs, tweets, what have you. We'll talk about or answer any questions that you guys, want to discuss, or any kind of enlightenment you can provide.
Yeah, we are very accessible. We're just regular people that just take a lot of pride in what they do and
a lot of pride.
Really enjoy it. We just like creating and making shit.
But what do you enjoy most, though? Because I know we kind of talk about it a little bit, and
for me, and it was something the other day, and again, we've been doing this a long time, but everybody's got to do something for a living. And we have kids, we have cars, we have a house, we've got bills just like y'all. We're just normal.
Amen.
We're just normal jackasses, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's got to do something for a living, and we just really happen to enjoy what we do, as chaotic and as
it's organized chaos.
Yeah, controlled chaos, if you will. But the truth of it is, it's that look on your face when you walk in to see what she's done that may not have involved me, or things that we've done together, or things that I've done, on my side. I've had people cry. I know she has. I've
had
been there.
Men cry, and that is just so very humbling. Whether a man or a woman, but when they cry and they hug you and it's genuine, that's the best part of all of it. So even though the delivery companies throw your shit and you have to get it shipped 3 or 4 times, or
all of which odds are you're not going to know about.
You'll never know about it.
You'll never know all this shit happens. That was kind of the point of us kind of doing these things. was to bring light and even to poke some fun.
Oh, yeah.
And have fun because this is some very, very frustrating shit for people that are creative, that do work hard. We don't have billboards up and down the highway. We don't run commercials. We have been for years and years, 100% basically, word of mouth and referral. And we take a shit ton of pride in that. We really, really appreciate it. In the fact that we continue to deliver.
Yes. And
You know,
sometimes...
But don't hug me. Sorry, I'm
You
not.
can hug me.
I'm not a hugger. Hug her. Hug her. Just don't grab her ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But yeah, I mean, send us, DM us, like she said, at AZ Lewis Designs, at Floor and Surface on Instagram is where we're about the most active. Website, functionalconcepts.com. Check us out. Send us questions. Send us anything you want to hear about. You want to talk about, questions you want answered, so on and so forth. We've got a lot of knowledge and we'd be more than happy just, because I could run out of material here in about 12 minutes and I need more. So send it to me. All right. Doses.